Okay, we're going to continue on with our coding lesson here, and I'm going to actually walk you through one of our unplugged activities. So these are activities that can be done at home, and this was just kind of a worksheet-based one. So we're going to kind of go and learn a little bit about conditional statements and conditions. We practice a little bit with the sequencing, and we understand now that a rule is a set of guidelines in a programming language that they instruct a computer what to do, and basically how to operate or how to perform. Now we're going to add on these conditional statements. And you can see here, this is a very familiar, we've already worked through some of the codable lessons, so this is a familiar puzzle that we have, except for we have something different here now. And this is how we're going to learn about conditional statements. Conditional statements are an essential feature of programming languages, and perform computations depending on if they're calculated to either be true or false. So what the computer is going to do is it's going to look for something, and it's going to determine on each set of directions it does if it's a true statement or a false statement. If it's a false statement, it will continue doing what it's doing. If it's a true statement, then it will then change and do something else. And so you can see with our fuzz here, our first rule is going to be to roll forward. And you know our fuzz will roll forward, and it'll keep rolling forward until it cannot anymore. But we want to get these coins. So in order to get these coins, we're going to have to make this fuzz make a turn right here at this little purple square. So our condition on this exercise here is a purple square. So what's going to do is our fuzz is going to look at every square, and it's going to look, is it purple? No. Is it purple? No. Is it purple? No. And when it finally gets to this one, it's going to say, is it purple? True. And if it's true, then the rule is going to be go down. So what we're doing is we're giving it a conditional statement to say, if you meet a purple square, you're going to stop what you're doing, and you're going to change, you're going to go down instead now. So we get this if-then statement, basically. If the blue fuzz rolls to a purple, then the blue fuzz will roll down. And that's exactly what we would do. So we would roll over, we would roll down when we get to purple, and then roll over again, and that's how we would get our coins. Okay, so let's work with one more really quickly here, and then you can do the rest of these on your own. So it's a little bit different here. Changing colors, same thing though. Our condition this time is going to be green. Our fuzz is going to look for a green square. If it doesn't see a green square, it's going to keep going forward. Once it sees the green square, we have a true statement, and then our fuzz is going to, circle our rule, go down. So the condition is green square, go down. So our if-then statement now will be, if the blue fuzz rolls to a green square, then the blue fuzz rolls down. So using these conditions, we can actually have this actually doing almost two programs in one. It's going to roll forward, but it's going to check its spot every time. And once it sees that here, this colored square, that's a true statement. If we say keep going until you see a green, it sees the green, it knows, oh, I'm supposed to do something different. That's a conditional statement. So there's a bunch more of these conditional statements on this unplugged activity. I'd like you to complete those, kind of do them on your own. Pretty simple stuff. And then when we get to our lessons in class, you'll see we'll get to some harder ones, and we'll also do some debugging. So practice those, and be ready for some more in class.